And we have an update tonight about the weekend shooting of 5 people on Bourbon Street.
Police Chief Ferguson has announced an arrest. WGNO's Kenny Lopez is at NOPD headquarters with details. Kenny.
The NOPD held this news conference today to emphasize the importance of being responsible when it comes to firearms, especially on large event weekends like Bayou Classic. Now, Superintendent Ferguson said over the weekend, in conjunction with the Louisiana State Police, they made 60 gun arrests in downtown New Orleans. 51 of those gun arrests happened on Bourbon Street. In addition to the gun arrests, early Sunday morning on the 200 block of Bourbon Street, 2 subjects, an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old, were detained after an argument in which 5 were shot but recovering. NOPD says they have now arrested the 18-year-old, Deshaun Meyer. He's booked on 5 counts of second-degree battery. In another incident that happened Saturday night on Canal Street, an 18-year-old from Baton Rouge was shot and killed. Police have arrested a 15-year-old who's being charged with second-degree murder. With all of this, Ferguson says guns and New Orleans gatherings just don't mix.
But I think what we really need to have a conversation about and really be clear with is that these senseless acts are not indicative of who we are in the city of New Orleans. We want people to come to New Orleans and have fun. We want you to come and enjoy yourselves. We want you to come and be safe, but we also want you to come and be responsible.
The NOPD says 3 of those arrested this weekend were convicted felons. And Kurt and Susie, so far this year, 2,456 guns have been seized off the streets by the NOPD.
All right, thanks for the update there, Kenny.
And so the ongoing question is how to stop violence in New Orleans.
A former police chief thinks he knows a big part of the problem. And WGNO's LBJ is here with the interview. LB.
Yeah, Susie and Kurt, it's been one of the most violent stretches in recent memory. Unfortunately, this is not the first time we've said this, but former police superintendent says changing the results on the ground is the charge of the people at the top, and voters have to realize that. Beginning with last Wednesday's killing of an 8-year-old uptown, 7 homicides have followed. In that same time, there have been 13 shootings with 18 victims. But former NOPD head Ronald Surpass says that change must happen in city leadership.
Elections have consequences. The people of New Orleans elected this council. They've elected this mayor. They are the people who have the keys to the castle. They are the ones who have to make plans, policies, practices, and changes.
So the incident getting the most attention this weekend is the 5 people shot on Bourbon Street Saturday night, but Surpass added that the most effective way to police is to have enough officers to target hotspots and not just to respond to calls. We simply don't have the manpower to do so. And the former chief also said that while the issue of officer pay is important and the city has worked to address that, the more important is departmental support. He says he believes residents support the cops, but police don't feel that there's consistent support by elected officials, and when things go wrong, police are the first to blame.
Last line of defense, so that does happen. Thanks, LB.